Hi, Ellie. How are you? Hello, John. How are you?
Okay.
Hi, David.
So, Ellie, you have an extraordinary story. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your story? And I hear you're an author, a great horsewoman, and and you've obviously inspiring lots of people. So, where does your story begin?
Well, above all, thank you for your compliment. And my story begins when I was 1-year-old child. I met Mr. Stanchov when I come to Karin. Well, about Karin, I can say that that house is my second second home. Then most of my life I've spent there, and the most of things I've learned there. So and now, 18 years later, I'm going out from Karin, and I'm looking my life into the eyes.
I hear you've got a journey ahead of you. John, how does that make you feel? I mean, you see someone like Ellie come into your organization and you nurture them. You must be a very proud moment for you to see her.
It's great. It's great. Actually, we abuse a bit because Ellie has so many talents that whenever we have a party, we say, Ellie, come, you have to organize things. And she takes the
Microphone.
The microphone, thank you, and gets things going. Is that right?
Well, I've made it 4 or 5 times, and I can say that it is something. The feeling is incredible. When you see that most of the people are watching to you, I can't say that I'm not nervous, and I'm nervous now, but the feeling is really, really exciting.
So I understand that you've written your first book. You're planning on going to Germany to study. How did this all happen?
Well, do you mean how I've received that point of my life?
Yeah. How did you? I mean, not many people can say that they write a book by 18 years old. I think it's probably maybe less than 1% of the population can say that, not even. So you're in a very unique bracket that you have written a book. I hear it's a romantic novel. And now you're hoping to go overseas and study theology, I think, is that right?
No.
No.
I'm going to study German theology.
Oh, German theology.
And about my book, well, the story is not easy to tell. But I can say that the most important thing that that helped me to write it is my not romance, that still on that point in my life I haven't a romance that about I'm going to or I can tell it. But I just love dreaming, and I've dreamed about emperor an emperor and an empress, and of course their love relationship. And I've written a story with witches and Maynards.
So you've created this amazing sort of romantic book full of magical and mystical creatures. But what's amazing, obviously, you've had the opportunity to, because of Karin and because of John, to sort of, I guess, to dream big. I mean, John, when did you first start Karin, and what, I mean, there's obviously lots of children coming through, lots of possibilities, but you obviously need support and help, and how do you get support and how can people help you?
Well, it's been going 17 years. This was my grandfather's home. It was taken by the state under communism and returned to me about 18 years ago when I came back. The job is really done not by me. The job is done by wonderful people who help and who know how to help. And there's a specific person who worked a lot with Eli from the first days. What was her name? Your first therapist.
Well, my first therapist is Mrs. Todorova or Miglena. And actually, if I have to be honest, she, on that day, on that hour, in that minute, she's one of my best friends. Then she knows I can say all of my life. She and my parents and my friends went through all of my life together with me, and I'm really thankful to that people who helped me to reach my point of my life.
So John, you this is a lot of hard work and a lot of people involved. What does the future hold for you, and what are you most excited about?
Well, I think the most amazing thing is that we were able to get parents to understand that their children had a future, and their children, with a little help, could go further. There was sort of a feeling that certain things are impossible. Children were sent to homes far away and forgotten. I think the important thing at Karin is A, we have wonderful help, totally Bulgarian, well-prepared people. Secondly, no child sleeps at Karin. The child sleeps at home, which was the opposite of the old system. To me, that was basic. We've gone 17 years. I don't know how many years we'll go on. When I started, everyone, including my family, said, this isn't sustainable. So
But you proved them wrong.
Sorry?
You proved them wrong.
Well, I remember telling one of my brothers, no, who the hell is sustainable? Are you sustainable? Am I sustainable? Nobody's. How far can we go?
Well, Eli's sustainable. So Eli, would you give us a final thought, to wrap all of this up, your experience, and just to give us one final thought for the future, what you hope for?
Well, for my 18 years life, I've learned one thing that could forward me through all of my life, and it is, and I'm going to say it's like I've learned that when you believe in your dreams, one day you can receive them. So I'm asking the people and all of us who have some kind of problems to believe in yourselves. Then you are the word.
Thank you. Well, thank you both.
Beautiful.
It's amazing.
Thank you
very much.